There is a popular saying about dogs are men's best friend in these days, but can that statement be true for most people to have them as a pet? There are shown on YouTube's like Hopes for Paws, the Dodos, and the Vet Ranch of how pit bulls are treated and how they got those injuries. In those videos, it shows that not all pit bulls are scary as they seem, other than they were terrified and scared of not knowing what's going on with their lives. Most information that are giving pit bulls seems like they won't be a good pet at a home environment. There are pros and cons about them. Adopting the dog is not the only solution. Instead, people can foster them and teach them good ways of how to be disciplined properly. Pit bulls are just regular dogs like others at home if you have a pet at home. Most pit bulls don't know their own strain's ability. However, pit bulls are just like other dogs with kind hearts. Also, they can protect you when danger comes to a present if you train them to learn. We can't ignore them and treat them poorly. If you mistreat them, then you mistreat the people as well. Pit bulls are living beings just like we do, and they also want to be heard just like us. In this speech, I am hoping to let you and your heart to reconsider about pit bulls' kind nature instead of leading them to forgotten. The pit bulls got their names from way back in the 1900s. They were trained to fight against a bull, like bull versus dog, which is pit bull. And the pit is actually just a title for like they're in the arena on the ground and they're fighting their opponent. And each dogs have their purpose. So pit bulls do have a common goal of pleasing their owners. That's their purpose. Their purpose is to please the owners. And they are just like other dogs. And that's how, pretty much depending on the owners, they were trained to whatever the owners wants. And with that, people misunderstood about pit bulls that they are scary, that you should be very scared of them, just like how people who have a phobia against dogs, pit bulls in particular, because they are strong, they have a very short temper, they like to attack. Depends on the owners. Again, depends on the owner's behavior towards them. And with that, some owners tend to leave them behind, for either moving or depending on their torment. And with that, I don't know why they don't send them to an animal shelter or find them a new forever home. And with that, it gets misunderstood, and the dog's behavior will eventually be misunderstood towards people in the public. And that they're pretty much, they are trying to do survival to the fittest. They don't know which people have a kind heart or who doesn't have a kind heart. Pit bulls may be strong, but they do have a soft spot. They do love other animals, give them a chance, and they also love children. Pit bulls adores a family. They would love to give them a love as much as that the owners, the family, give them love. And it was proven from APBF, short for American Pit Bulls Foundation, that they did a temperament testing of how does the pit bull handle their anger side. And it shows that pit bulls, their temperament test, that they only have 82%, or better, which is really good, that they are not angry dogs. compared to the other dogs, any kind of breed, for 77% of the difference. So with that is misunderstood, and the American Pit Bulls Foundation proven that not all dogs are angry, and they do have a kind nature. And even Chris Cross in his own website of Pet Helpful, that they can also get along with cats and or other pets in the house, even for dogs. And so it is proven, and it is misunderstood. Pit bulls are living beings with the same emotions as humans do, depending on how you treat them. They want to live as much as we do and wants to know what it's like to be loved. Also, pit bulls are dogs that are not monsters. Again, dogs. Not a monster, just a dog. Like every other beings, they have rights as well. I urge your kindness to look inside your heart for them, not just an animal, but as a friend. In my introduction, I mentioned about dogs are men's best friend. Can that statement come true and be in a reality for the pit bulls? Ask yourself this. How would you feel and like to be in the dog situation? If you believe that pit bulls are still scary as they seem, have you met them in person? Have a heart and give them a loving hand. With that, they can give their paw and loyalty to you as a friend. They can be there for you as a soulmate when things get tough in any event. Please, with an open heart, don't let them be forgotten. Just like in one of the YouTube videos, give hope for Paul.